This week on Cooking With Snobs, we welcome the man, the myth, the legend, and Gianni's brother-in-law, Marc Freeman, realtor by day and family man by night. Well, sort of. Tune in now for our insightful chat.
Jesus. There are. Fresh oysters.
Fresh oysters.
Look at that. It's going to be fantastic.
This is a great way to
start this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
I was going to say Sunday brunch, but I've been told don't talk weekdays.
Don't talk weekdays. What day is it?
Today is actually whatever day it is.
Yeah, exactly.
It is what it is.
It's when rainy and sunshine all at the same time.
When did you really discover that you loved food so much? Because you're a big food guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably my parents, man. They gave me the greatest gift is food and bilingualism.
Oh.
Yeah, your mom's French Canadian.
I thought you were going to say you were born a man.
Yeah. Well, that too.
And then your sister was born.
The whole transgender thing we'll put with the Titanic.
But so your mom's French Canadian. Your dad is. The story is that his family's from Australia, right?
Correct. His dad's from Australia.
Okay.
Came here during the war. My dad was born here.
Like World War what?
Two.
Okay.
And they were big foodies, man. And that imprint's been there since day one, and it's a huge gift.
And you know what? It's honestly, it's not every day that you see French Canadians be foodies.
That's true. Is that offensive?
I don't know if it is.
Actually, people in general have a lot of food hang-ups. A lot. Yeah. And we were just talking before, your sister, my wife, with fruit, meat on a bone, olives, on and on and on.
Yeah.
Like, I eat anything except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes,
right?
yes. I feel like, especially for the old generation of the times, like our grandparents. You know what I mean? That first generation that came here. Good luck getting them to eat something that's not
Italian.
But you see, that's weird. That's weird because my grandmother is the most Italian manja cake ever. Because she will manja cake meaning fake
eat
Italian.
cake.
Right.
She loves McDonald's.
Oh yeah.
And she loves hot dogs.
Yeah.
She
my grandmother was addicted to Harvey's.
RV.
Yeah.
She'll be like, can I have a...
That's not exactly being adventurous either. Right?
It's not adventurous.
Would your grandmother eat like a lamb curry?
No, probably not.
My grandmother was obsessed with sushi. Obsessed.
That's crazy.
And not to throw shade anywhere, but a lot of it is ignorance too.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm not throwing shade. It's just, hey, how come you don't like curry? Well, I've never had it, but I know
I don't like curry.
I hate curry. Oh, when was the last time you had it? Well, I actually never had it.
I mean, they also came from usually from poorer regions in Italy that didn't have, it was mainly
even a
dirt.
rich region wouldn't have shit like that. You know,
they have dirt. They mostly have dirt.
Rich or poor people have the same food hangups.
It's funny to see them try new food though, because they never know what to expect.
Mm-hmm. Like I know my grandparents, or my grandmother, for example, she won't eat anything with sauces. She's like tomato sauce is one thing, but sauces, white sauces, or she doesn't like gravy, condiments. That's all disgusting.
She do an Alfredo or?
No, what the hell is Alfredo? It's not even a thing, right?
Alfredo is...
It's Americanized.
It's Americanized, yeah. It's
Still good?
Still good.
He had it recently, a few weeks ago.
For the first time in forever?
I don't know.
I feel like I want to taste this.
We're gonna. So
while we.
We can definitely.
So just to be clear, there are olives on this, and Steve and I do not eat olives, and you put olive juice in the dirty martini.
We made them dirty.
But
mine fell in.
Christ. That bad, huh?
Oh, so did mine.
Oh,
we're in this together.
Oh my god.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
To snobberies.
Oh, there we go. There we go. It was done on purpose.
You don't be such a pussy.
You don't taste it.
I know you don't.
Okay. If it's in there long enough, you'll taste it.
Yeah.
Okay, this last completely changes the complexion.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Completely.
Absolutely.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. This is a shout out to Straight Vodka. This is our exclusive sponsor here.
Phenomenal.
So you're telling me, Quebec,
Quebec made, distilled here in Saint Eustache, sold at the SAQ.
Saint Eustache.
Yeah.
Which rhymes with
Mustache. Thank you.
Thank you.
When it comes to oysters, I'm more of a purist. I'm gonna help myself to some.
Yeah, I guess I'll cheers to you guys.
Cheers to everybody.
Thanks for the invite.
Yes, sir.
How was that?
Very good.
Mark?
So,
Purist?
Tom, why did you...
Sweet. See, it almost means nothing.
Yeah.
Sweet, beautiful.
So these are what, your pickled onions?
Yeah. There's just some pickled onion.
And Tom, how hot did you say this was? Because I
Yeah,
went way
he was
too
just
heavy on the gas.
Enjoy it. Just enjoy it.
I don't know if you get a shot of that. Can you lift it up to the camera, please?
Yeah. So he said put a bit.
Just enjoy yourself. Enjoy the ride.
But that's why it's cool that your parents, they did all this kind of traveling beforehand, so they had to try all
Right.
these things. And then when it came to you, you guys came out, well, everything was on the table.
And what's great about food is there's no Italian food is better than Indian food is better
No.
than on and on and on.
You just have
Like
your
they-
own preferences.
Well, of course, everyone has their own preferences, right? But there's like,
Because Italian
people
food's
say,
the
oh,
best.
what's better, steak or sushi? There's no right or wrong
No.
answer. They're both phenomenal.
Yeah.
What's better, curry or Mediterranean, Lebanese, Italian? You know what I mean?
At one point, I was just having sushi like at least once a week.
Right.
And honestly, if I had to pick
Right.
like a favorite cuisine,
Right.
definitely sushi.
Yeah.
Like,
Depends on the
Asian
day, though.
cuisine?
Actually,
Japanese.
Asian cuisine in general, but I
Yeah.
love Japanese food.
Yeah.
I find that they master taste.
So you lived in Korea for a while.
Yeah.
Was that like a rebellious thing that you did, or was that just...
No, not at all.
Okay.
No,
You always had a good relationship with your family.
always
Okay.
have a great.
Was it because your
family.
sister was a pain in the ass?
Yeah, exactly. I had done Europe 3 consecutive summers in a row,
Like, all over.
all over from Sweden to Spain, and I did that in the summer of I was 18, 19, and 20. 3 consecutive. My shortest trip was 4 weeks. My longest one was 5 or 6. So I backpacked Western Europe 3 summers in a row. So that was the focus at that time. Then it became the Caribbean.
Yeah.
So from 20 to 24, 25, I went to the Caribbean, more than a dozen times, different islands, all the rest of it. And my parents were big Asia people. Again, they lived in Australia, but their extensive traveling was all Asia, specifically Southeast Asia. The stories are made from the Philippines to Indonesia and everything
Yeah.
in between,
Yeah.
Thailands and all
How
that.
we have the States right under us, so a lot of us would go there on vacations around Australia. We're going to go, you have China, you have...
Bingo.
Yeah,
Asia.
where everybody's partying it up at Myrtle Beach and
Right.
You go to Korea.
here.
So Asia I'd never been to, and it was just kind of like the next place, right? And so, hence Korea was just a vehicle, And I ended up spending almost 2 years abroad. I was gone for 21, 22 months.
And you taught English.
I taught English in South Korea, and for
I wonder how hard that must be. How hard is that?
it wasn't hard. I mean, it's a learning curve, obviously. But I have a lot of I like Koreans. I respect Koreans. It was a great place to call home for a year and change, and then of course that bled into me traveling in Southeast Asia. So when I actually flew from while I was in Korea, I did Hawaii and Japan, and then when I was done teaching, I flew to Bangkok, and so I've been in Asia for well over a year, but kind of the northeast corner of Asia, the China, the Koreas, the Japan, which are all radically different, are not Southeast Asia. Southeast Asia is Southeast Asia. And when I landed in Bangkok, it became abundantly clear within 10 seconds this was a whole new universe.
I heard that. I actually watched Hangover 2 yesterday for the first time, and I've heard that Bangkok is like, Bangkok has it now.
Well, Thailand-
and it's like an actual, it's like a thing.
Thailand is like a very long history. They've been their own like kings and shit for like
Absolutely, the kingdom of
centuries,
Siam.
Yeah.
And fun factoid, there's like 40 countries in Asia, and all of them have been occupied over the years, right? So most recently by the Japanese in World War II. Japan, the empire, we always talk about Nazi Germany, right? And they're holding
Casually, of course.
Casually. Yeah.
But Thailand's never been colonized. It's never been occupied. It's the only country in all of Asia.
Wow.
So you need a bit of a loose switch. So it's like, so Thailand for
just
the
like-
last hundreds of years.
You just tickled Steve's butthole there.
Did I? No, he's right. So the Kingdom of Siam, which is now modern day Thailand, which has been ruled by monarchs for eons. Japan and other countries in the past have successfully, and England being one of them, right? Like Hong Kong and on and on. Burma, now Myanmar, and on and on and on. So But the Thais have always successfully repelled all these colonial powers, recently or otherwise. And you gotta have a bit of a loose fucking switch.
I wonder how that
to
happened.
stand up to, whether it's the Brits, the Japanese, you name it.
India even like kind of fell under the British
Rule.
It was,
and
and
that
that
was,
was
of course it was.
for centuries.
They didn't
it was,
kind of fall under the British rule. They were a colony like Canada forever.
So you traveled for like around 2 years to Korea, within
Asia.
In Asia,
Yeah, exactly.
And like, what's the whole backstory as to why you had to come back to Montreal?
I actually blew up my knee.
Right.
I blew up my knee significantly
In Korea.
in South Korea.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
And
So how was that experience? The hospitals, like how was all that shit?
a world class.
Okay.
World class.
So nothing like here, basically, is what you-
I had actually a wisdom tooth removed and what do you call it? Not a crown.
I thought you were gonna tell me it's like complimentary.
But what,
They
it's a
redid my
crown. And
knee.
what do you? The root canal. Sorry. So my first experience was in dentistry and was phenomenal.
Wow.
So Korea's a very sophisticated place.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. I got there in January '04, and everybody was talking on their fucking cell phone in the subway. And I was like, well, that doesn't exist back home.
No.
No.
I mean, you are like a kilometer underground riding the subway and everyone's on their fucking phone.
Oh, thanks, Tom.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry about it. I got you. I'm just cleaning your plate with stuff. It's all
They're
good.
way more connected. They're more...
Well, yeah. I mean, they make the majority of our technology in that corner of the world. So,
that too.
like, they obviously have technology
Yeah.
before it gets here.
It was the perfect introduction to Asia. There's no doubt about it. It was the perfect introduction.
So you blew out your knee. You had to come back. But wait, did you get surgery?
No, I went to the emergency room
Okay.
and, within...
What's the healthcare situation there?
private insurance, I believe. Don't quote me on that. And same thing. We just went to the emergency room of the local hospital. And all the tests were done within a couple of hours, right? Scans and X-rays, etc. And conclusion: you need surgery.
So you got your surgery here though.
So I came home.
How did you travel fucking that long with that much pain? A lot of drugs?
I did. I know. I came home not long after.
Yeah, but you blew out your knee. You must be in it's
Oh,
months of
right.
pain.
Well, it was all not long. Yeah, it was a shitty week or two or whatever it was.
Jesus.
But,
So you blew out your knee, hiking. What's the
no,
fucking?
just walking up a flight of stairs. Walking up a flight of stairs.
literally just walking upstairs.
We could do 3 podcasts just on my knees.
Oh, okay. So we'll have you back.
It's true because your knees have taken quite a beating.
They have taken quite a beating.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
Theraprostatists
figure out
that
what we
got better
want to
knees.
serve. That we're gonna have to figure out what we want to serve on the knee podcast. But we could do
When I pitched Mark the idea to be on the show, it was super random. I was like, you know what, because we wanted to have him on Snobcast, and it never happened. And then I said, we're doing this new thing. He loves food. We love talking because he's such a great conversationalist.
Yeah.
And
He speaks really with really good words.
and so I call him randomly. I'm like outside of Walmart. I'm like, I'm gonna call Mark. I call Mark. Say, hey, they launched this new
guest number 1, no less.
guest number 1.
Feel
I'm like, we're gonna launch this new podcast, Cooking with Snobs. Just food, talk, drink, whatever. And he's like, oh, okay. Do I have a say in what I want to eat? I'm like, well, not really. Mark's gonna base. Tommy's gonna base the food off of the guest. So he goes, so maybe you like Italian food. Maybe we'll do like an Italian lunch. He goes, no.
That's not gonna work for me.
He's like,
A nice Alfredo or
He's like,
something.
I like seafood. He's like, I like seafood. I'm like,
That works for
that's
us.
fair.
Seafood is
That's fair.
near the top of the pyramid.
Is that
Seafood is near the top of the pyramid. And Italian food. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
First of all,
No, please.
Nobody in the
It's your podcast.
Nobody in the history of ever has said I don't like Italian food.
Absolutely
That does not exist.
Oh, look at this.
So I don't care if you're just spaghetti, all the way to whatever veal chop. No one has ever said Italian food. I don't like Italian
shit,
food. It's
yeah.
not good.
Yeah.
It's shit. C'est tellement polyvalent.
I'm telling you,
Everyone's gonna love it.
but there is bad Italian food.
Oh, there's bad everything food. There's bad everything food.
So you can. It depends where you go.
Right, but go ahead.
No. So that's why he's like, I'm a seafood dude. I'm like, you know what? Then when Tom started, concocting the menu, I was like, oh, Mark's gonna fucking, it's gonna freak out.
Mark's gonna OD.
Look at this.
And not on morphine, baby.
So again, Tom, what
On
are the
pure
ingredients in
cholesterol.
here? What are the ingredients in here?
In here we got some nice shrimp.
Yeah.
We have some avocado. We got some toast. Obviously.
That looks fucking brilliant, Tommy. That looks really
That's some
good.
pepper on my phone.
We got some. If you
Yeah,
want,
that was
you can hit this.
I'm just watching it. Like,
You can hit this with some of that hot sauce if you're.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. Look at
Hit
that.
it with some of that. I'll give you guys forks.
I'm gonna be doing some scooping. That's
There
for
you
sure.
go.
Thanks.
There you go.
Thanks so much.
Here's a fork for you, sir.
Tom, do you know where these avocados are from?
These avocados are from a cartel family
I was gonna
in
say.
Mexico. They come from Jalisco.
Oh, well.
We're all
speaking
good
of-
tequila.
No, but you
customers.
had some sort of fun facts for us.
The Jalisco cartel are currently engaged in warfare around Mexico, especially in
Even during a pandemic.
Michoacan, yeah.
I'm aware. I'm a shareholder, obviously.
Yeah, so the cartel is getting to the avocado business. Apparently, it makes a lot of money.
They are in the avocado business.
Yeah,
They've already got.
I mean, considering just California alone, like, that's a lot of sales, right?
and you know what? I'm fed up of hearing Mexicans getting brutalized by the cartels. And that's the right word.
Well, yeah,
brutalized.
because I mean, they
Because what a cool country, what a cool people, what a cool
Obviously, yeah.
culture, the food, it's amazing, and the cartels and everything else, with avocado or otherwise, it's.
Well, like in 2017, like the height of the Syrian civil war and everything, there were more murders in Mexico than Syria.
You know, I
because
can
of all
imagine.
this.
I appreciate that fun fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not fun at all, actually.
Fine, you're still a kid.
This is hot and delicious.
Thank you. This is actually phenomenal. Phenomenal for your intestinal flora. If
I was doing something now.
if you're having any sort of gastrointestinal problems, probably
contact.
other than ulcers,
Please contact us.
please contact us and we'll get you in touch with some hot sauce.
So 7 years old, your mom comes here.
Yeah, 7 years old. You know what I mean. So like you're here.
Your grandma's probably from '76.
Yeah. You don't know the language. It's hard. It's hard to make friends in
But
school.
at the time in '76, here was mostly predominantly Italian, right? Or was it
Here,
French?
yeah. It was
Which
probably-
is
Now
this story
Haitian,
is
Spanish.
any immigrant from any country. They
Yes.
share that commonality.
absolutely.
Don't give a fuck where you're coming from.
But like they used to get beatings. They used to get beatings.
Oh
here
yeah,
for
no,
being
the
Italian.
Italians, yeah, for sure. But that was the thing, like, you know, a lot of our grandparents built the city. You know
was
what I mean?
rough.
Type of thing, and
Yeah,
no, immigrants.
immigrants. Yes.
I don't care. Fuck if you're Irish, building
Yeah,
rich,
yeah.
Italians, built. You know what I mean?
There's so many dead bodies under the Olympic Stadium.
100%. Yeah, and refugees. But
Yeah.
hey,
Soda type of thing.
Okay.
And it's fucking good, man.
yeah, straight vodka.
It's really good. And by the way,
We should get this bottle. Look at
no,
this.
I was gonna say,
This thing, guys.
Wow,
I love
still here in Quebec.
the.
the bottle.
Yeah.
Oh, man. It's fantastic.
It's beautiful.
Carlo, shout out to you. I mean, our exclusive sponsor
So
for vodka and
Carlo
gin.
started this thing.
Started this thing. He used to be in the food business, and then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I need
So
to go.
vodka was his passion.
Carlo, here's a
Vodka gin.
here's a new idea
Yeah.
for you. I'm never gonna buy a coffin. When I get cremated, I want to be in one of these babies.
Right
See
here.
through.
You know what I mean?
yeah, see through. Yeah,
See
yeah.
my prosthetic. You can see my prosthetic knee in it.
Just such a great. I'm not, like I said earlier, we're not vodka drinkers,
I
but
was gonna
it's so
say, make sure
smooth.
you get my placenta inside. Well, you must have eaten some freaky stuff in your life. Like,
Absolutely. Well, freaky or
What's one
otherwise,
of the
it's
weirdest
just
shit
like
you've ever eaten?
there's a lot.
No, but like one that comes to mind right away.
you have like bull dick
just
soup or something.
Bull
you know?
dick
Yeah,
soup.
it would be dog in Korea. Boshingtan.
Bullshit, Dan.
Actually,
That's
that's-
it.
Boshing.
And
I'm probably
How is
molesting
it?
that pronunciation.
And what is dog?
It's big. They
wait,
and this
let's
is
bring
this
the
is
details,
this is
yeah.
a historical cultural practice that's well on its way out.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause we love animals. So
Yeah,
we
I
love
can't. I
fucking-
wouldn't be able to eat a dog.
Yeah.
Right. So it was, and they bred big dogs. And
Oh
I
my
think
God.
it was kind of a soup. It was called Boshing Tang. I think I have that somewhat correct.
Okay.
And that would probably be the most out there thing
You've
I've
ever
eaten. And it was like again, I tried it once.
How was it?
Actually, they fucking Koreans. I love them. they also have they have these bugs. You know, people have snails on
Right,
toothpicks.
yeah,
on
yeah.
houses, so I'm not. This is not
Sounds great. Escargot's fantastic.
absolutely.
I
But
can't-
they have these. They're called bundegi. Again, forgive my Korean pronunciation, bundegi. But they would sell these in Korea. Has the most eclectic, phenomenal street food culture.
Yes.
Like Asia.
Yeah.
Like Asia. And Korea's right up there. And it's fucking phenomenal. The Boshingtan is a specialized thing that you kind of got to seek out. It's not a street food. But the fucking bundegis are everywhere.
That's insects.
That's the insects.
Yeah, it's the bugs.
Okay.
And I'd like Google it for the sake of this podcast when you mount it, but like it was gross.
Oh,
it was gross. It was one of the few things I remember eating, and I'll eat crickets dipped in fucking chocolate,
right,
whatever.
yeah.
I'll try anything, right?
Yeah.
I may or may not enjoy it and become part of the repeat.
Yeah.
But the Bundegis was like just a stone cold one off. I was like, no, and it's got the eating a bug factor, no problem.
Yeah,
But
I have
it was
a
the
problem
taste.
with that.
It was the taste that was.
what was
Yeah.
it like? How would you describe it?
Oh.
Actually, it wasn't even the taste; it was the smell on the way in.
Oh.
Which that olfactory that determines a lot, right? Like,
Yeah.
Actually, Chrissy with seafood is the same fucking thing.
Yeah, she smells it. She's like.
The smell of fish, though, honestly, like I love fish.
Yeah.
You go to United
Just
or
like
any,
fish,
not
yeah.
even. I'm not shitting on United.
Any fish market.
Any
yeah.
fish market.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you go to a slaughterhouse, it must smell like fucking death.
Oh yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
For sure. Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like we're not privy to that
Yeah, yeah,
freshness with meat, right? It's
Yeah.
processed a million miles away, and it just shows
Yeah.
up all packaged and happy.
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
for you don't like snails? Escargot?
Oh no, I've eaten escargot. I like escargot.
What's like the one thing that you're like, no, like we've had this discussion, but I don't
Okay,
remember.
listen, I mean, if we're gonna be talking bugs,
No, not bugs. Let's just do
I
like.
can't. I have a bug thing.
Okay.
I'm just.
You got a thing with wasps.
Listen, I was stung when I was a
stung
kid.
as much as they want. So
Yeah.
I'm not
I was
mad.
stung when I was a kid, and I also feel like yes, they say that it's good for the environment and you can eat them, and it's.
No.
Listen,
I don't wanna eat bugs.
there's so many other things to eat out there.
Yeah.
I'll become a vegan before I eat bugs.
Hey,
You know,
you heard it here first.
you heard it here first, and I
Love meat.
I like
I,
vegans.
episode idea.
Titanic.
But like, I mean, I'll eat anything.
But what's like the one thing you're like?
Swiss chard, okay, Swiss chard,
Oh.
Okay.
Swiss chard.
Which is so interesting.
Wait, it was one way.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like steamed. I had it once. Somebody like, yeah, just put some water and some salt. Make
It's
something
very bitter.
taste. Make something taste more like it's just
Bland.
decomposing in my
Yeah,
mouth.
a wet paper
wet
towel.
Wet, not even wet paper towel, because it's like, imagine what it would taste like if you have, like, just spinach with no salt, like a bunch of it thrown into your mouth, like just the
Yeah, and the way it deteriorates in there.
yeah, it's so weird. It kind of feels like it's slimy.
Actually, outside of bugs, the only thing, sincerely, that you could ever present here today or any day, outside of bundegi, the bugs.
Yeah.
I'll have the dog soup again. It actually had some taste to it. Never mind the moral concept.
Please don't attack us, Peter.
The only thing I can't,
Yeah, peanut.
I
Don't talk
cannot
to us.
eat. I cannot. It is. It's really. It's a singular thing.
I'm waiting. God damn it.
It's you know the Unico black olives.
The cats.
Kalamata. If I have one Kalamata out of
Yes,
the tub,
they
I
taste
need
like
to eat
garbage.
the whole tub. I need to eat the whole tub.
Yeah.
Those black olives,
Yeah.
specifically, and I don't want to. I'm sure other brands make it, so I don't want to throw Unico under the bus. But that type of olive,
Yeah, the
that
pitted
rubbery pitted,
Yeah.
is fucking disgusting.
You know what they taste like? It tastes like if you're eating the, you know when you have to pump air in your tires?
Yeah,
If
the
you
black
eat the
little
cat-
guy off the wheel.
Yeah.
With the dirt and the tar and the tread.
Look, before we let you go, Steve, we have to eat these olives.
Absolutely.
Oh, Christ.
I ate bugs. I ate bugs.
We're
Maybe
doing
a
this
pussy.
together, sweetheart. Together, me and
Oh,
you.
come on.
I'll do both too.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay, wait. Fill
Wait.
Steve's glass with like water or
Oh,
something.
shit.
Yeah.
Give me
Steve,
something.
give me your
Here,
water.
Here, me too.
Here, look.
And
we'll
in
get
the
some-
meantime,
Oh,
just wanna
that bad, boys?
Well, look, I want to see.
I know.
I
It's
want
gonna
to
taste
talk about
good.
the last time I had an olive.
You almost puked.
So, I was I used to work somewhere else at the time. I was speaking to someone and
Other
I was
places
talking
are great places to work sometimes.
It's my favorite place actually. The other place.
Yes.
So I was talking to someone I was working with. I was like, I fucking hate olives. They're disgusting. And she's like, I used to hate olives too. So what I did was like I would force myself. One day I would have like one, and then she would go on and on. So I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna try that. I'd like to like olives. And like, let's fucking do it.
Like everything else you like.
Yeah, you know. She's like, I would have one and then go on from there. And I was like, okay, you know what? I'm fucking determined. I'm gonna do it too. And I don't remember. I think I was at home. Grabbed the fucking olive. I'm like, let's fucking do this shit. One, that's it. I didn't even finish it. I couldn't swallow it. I started like masticating. I was biting it. I was chewing it.
You make it sound like.
And I was like,
That's what she said.
I'm not. No, because she didn't. I was.
She didn't say that.
Oh no. Okay, maybe. Anyways, I was gagging. I wanted to fucking kill myself on this spot. It was horrible.
You know what the worst part about these ones are?
And you have not revisited this since?
Never since. Nah.
So
Okay,
here's
so this is a big moment.
Here's what it is
Yeah.
right now, because I didn't know that they were still with the pit inside.
So
you can't put both at the same
No,
time
I'm
in your
doing
mouth.
both. I'm
No,
doing both.
you're
I'm
doing
doing
both.
I'm gonna do both.
Yeah, but it's a pit. You'll choke.
Well, hold on. The meat on the bone. Is
Yes,
that a
this is
thing?
it's very risky.
No, it's
right
not.
now.
No, but
on
you'll
the bone.
eat an
This is-
apple with the pits.
Yes, you had a
No,
peach.
yeah.
I'm doing one. I'll do one.
I'll do both.
You eat
You'll
cherries?
do both. Yeah, but there's a pit.
There
I
you
know,
go.
but I'm gonna. Don't worry about it.
I don't eat cherries because of the pit.
Do you like old fashions?
Yeah.
It's too sweet, probably.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
too
What?
sweet.
Why?
Yeah.
That was a big hesitation.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm.
I was just curious.
You know, the oysters, the purest, same thing with alcohol.
Okay, no problem. There's nothing wrong
Well,
with
what's wrong with that?
The only mix I'll do is vodka. Like I said, Caesars and martinis. Everything else has just got to be.
Shit.
No kidding.
We're
Beer,
changing the
wines,
subject right now.
People right now are freaking out because they just want to see some olives.
Let's do
All
it.
right, here.
He's right.
Cheers. I love you.
Fucking shit.
Woo!
Come on, I eat bugs. Relax. Fucking.
I'm so not happy right now. Oh my god.
But you did it though.
I did.
But you did it. Not that bad.
He did.
What do
it
you
better.
describe to me what
Actually,
you're feeling?
Steve, shout out. You did a way better job. Okay.
Describe to
Yeah,
me
yeah.
what you're feeling.
It's an acquired taste, like coffee, like wine.
Christ almighty. Fuck.
Excuse me. Wow. Okay. That
This
bad.
is actually, guys. This is.
God damn it.
This is
I
big.
fucking hate everyone.
They're not that bad
No, they taste better. They don't taste. They taste less olivey.
because they've been in
Then other
booze.
olives I
Because they've been in booze.
No, but also by olive standards, olive family, these are kind of the lesser.
Don't
Yes,
tell me
yes.
that.
No, they are. They are.
Yes.
Fuck.
This is the white girl of olives.
Yeah. Fuck. Exactly. No.
The magic cake of olives.
Oh my god.
Mark, it's been a pleasure having you here.
Thanks,
today.
you guys.
And,
First podcast for
very
me.
successful.
And I like the medium, like I
Yeah.
said, and we actually have these conversations all the time.
We do it, which is nice to have.
Not on a podcast, either the two of us, the four of us, whatever.
yeah.
And it's kind of fun for the first time in my life to take this and throw it out into the
Spread
ether.
it out.
In the ether and
See what happens.
see what happens.
You'll be famous, Mark.
Yeah.
Who
Amen.
knows? Maybe these two will grow up to own an olive oil conglomerate.
No, they already like olive oil. Maybe,
Yeah, olive oil is fine. Just like that.
A Unico factory.
We could end it there, I think. Sounds good. Yeah.
And thanks for the food, by the way, man.
Oh, no
That was
problem.
what a treat.
Anytime.
What a treat.
Cooking with Snobs would like to thank our generous sponsors, Guerrera de Shine Assurance, for your home and auto needs. Contact Michael Guerrera at 579-377-8777. We'd also like to thank Robert Natalia at Charcuterie Noël in Montreal North for the freshest food on the island. And of course, thanks to Canada Wine and Spirits for keeping us hydrated with Mask Gin, Straight Vodka, the Barmaster Gin, and Posé. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell everyone you know about Cooking with Snobs. Follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Cooking with Snobs is a Snob Media and Gootsy production.